Hey guys, so it's Fairy Tales again, and today I'm going to start bringing my Barbarian Assault Guide series. I'm going to do a 6-part series. One just to explain the basics of Barbarian Assault in general, the rewards, which I'm going to show you in a minute, and basically why you'd want to do Barbarian Assault, and just the general information about it. And then I'm going to do a guide for each role, so for healer, collector, attacker, and defender. And I'll give you an extra guide on killing the penance queen, because there is a special way to kill it, which is really quick, and you only have to do 1 or 2 eggs. So I'll show you that soon. So first off, how do you want to get here? You just want to use the games necklace. Obviously you can run all the way here, and I'll show you where it is on the world map. And give it half an hour while it loads. Alright, so there you go. There's Barbarian Assault at the Barbarian Outpost, which you have to run. Well, the quickest way is probably to go to the Grand Exchange, tally to the Gnome Stronghold. I'm not sure what agility level the shortcut is, but you can run up there. Or you can run straight past the Baxtorian Falls from Ardy. But the quickest way is just to buy a games necklace. There's only a couple of K in the GA, so there's no point wasting any time running there. So when you get here, you'll be outside here, and you want to just run in here. And this is the guy who gives you the reward, so I'll show you why you want to do Barbarian Assault. So that's where you'd level up your rolls, which you won't want to know for now. Right, and these are the main things that people will do here to do Barbarian Assault for. So you've got your fighter hat, which is, no, I haven't got it on. Oh well, but it gives good attack bonuses, which it's especially good for when you were using rapier. Basically, it's got good slash and attack and stab bonuses, and some people dispute whether it's better than the Nessie Helm. I think a lot of people think it is better, and I personally think it's better. So it's good to use. Then you've got your torso, which I think it has the same strength bonus as a Bander's chestplate, but without the defense. So it's a good cheap alternative if you don't need the defense. And if you can't afford a Bander's chestplate, which is about 16-17 mil, it's a good thing to just come and get the fighter torso. It's only 375 points on each roll, and that doesn't take too long. If you watch the rest of my parts of my guide, you should know how to do Barbarian Assault pretty easily, and then you can get a fighter torso. And the other main thing that people want to do is the penance horn. This horn will let you get bonus XP in mining, agility, and fire making. And I'll tell you how much it's worth in each skill. In fire making, it loses it. To get it, it's inefficient. The more time you spend at Barbarian Assault getting one, the more time you'll lose, because you could have just fire make the whole time you were at Barbarian Assault and got better XP. However, for mining, it's about a 4%, 5% increase in XP per hour on average if you've got a good team to fill a penance horn. And with agility, it's even better. It's about a 25% increase. Obviously, this all depends if you've got a good team. You need a good team, otherwise it's going to take a while to fill a horn. And I'll go into information about how to fill a horn, and you just have to go through all the waves. Each wave you complete, instead of getting points, you can get XP on your horn. And so it works like that. And there's a penance horn upgrade, which buys a penance horn, master penance horn, which you can see in my inventory. But you get this one for free. But to get this one, you've got to get level 5 in any role, and it is worth it. It does not take long to get level 5 in any role. The easiest one to probably get is attacker. You need about, I think it's 1,400 points in the role. You can get 500 max though, so you've got to keep leveling up. You can't just get all 1,400, because the max is 500, as you can see on my defender points. It's max 500, it won't go any higher than that. If I train with defense, I'll get nothing unless I put it on my horn. And the other reward that is worth buying, every time you kill a queen, buy a granite body for 95k. You have to kill the queen each time to buy it. However, in the GA it's about 130k, so you will make 40k-ish every queen run. And the gambles, just ignore them, they're a complete waste. I know you can get a dragon chain if you gamble the high items. However, it's a waste of time doing it because the chances are so slim, and if you don't get one, you'll get something like 5 blood runes. It's a complete waste. And the other thing some people do is colour the dark bows and whips. It's just a vanity thing, like the loyalty system. And if you want to do that, then feel free. There's a deposit box out here, which is just, you can't obviously withdraw, but you can bank extra stuff in here. So it's generally a good time to bank your games necklace. And also you can't wear capes in here, so you'll want to take your cape off and bank it, so you don't want to waste the space. So you bank my completionist cape and then go down the ladder. Now you'll see the entrance to all the waves. We've got a board here, which this board will tell you how many points you've got in each roll. So as you can see, current honor points in all my rolls, and then I've got level in all my rolls. I'm level 5 and everything. Obviously yours will say 1, and this little thing here which says master will tell you what you get at your next level. Like for attacker, it gives you extra damage each level you get. I think it's plus 10 extra damage on every hit, so it's like the ferocious thing in Kuradal's dungeon, if you've ever gotten that. Defender, you're luring runners, and they'll see your food from further away, like a bigger radius. A collector, you get a little bag to hold more eggs, which is probably the worst one, because you can just load them in the egg hopper anyway. Doesn't take long. And healer, you'll heal more damage to your teammates. Sorry. Right, sorry about that. And then, so yeah, healer, you'll heal more, which isn't too important unless you're with lower levels. If you're with like 130s plus, you'll probably never need to heal. So you see there's numbers in each of the rooms, which is that wave number. You'll have to obviously start at 1, and this one is, I'm not too sure, but no one uses it. I think it's like a quick start. Everyone goes in, you'll automatically be assigned into a team, and it'll go from 1 to 10 automatically. I'm not too sure. No one uses it though, because it's not very good, and most people want to choose what team they're in. So you want to run straight to 1, because obviously this is where you'll be starting, and now you'll have to get a team. The main Barbarian world is World 6. There's a lot of noobs there, and not many know how to do Barbarian Assault very well. I mean, there's fair enough, there's a few people that do, and you can get some decent teams there, but hopefully more people will know how to Barbarian Assault if to watch guides, and hopefully watch my guide possibly. Right, this is what I want to bring your attention to. There's a little statue thing, well, a little skull on a wooden thing. You just, if you say it says rotate reward statue, and it says in brackets points. Right, so at the minute it's going to give me points. So obviously you get to choose a role, attacker, defender, collector, or healer, and whichever one you do the role, you get them points in that role. So, but if I rotate it, it won't let me rotate it. You can't gain any more XP potential on your penance horn. Alright, because my horn's full. If I check potential, I'll show you. Your horn is full, so that means I'll get about 1.3 mil agility XP at 99, like until it runs out. But anyway, you get the point. If you want to fill your horn, just click rotate, and then it'll start giving you potential on your penance horn instead of points. So you won't get any points, however you'll get bonus XP that you can use in agility mining or fire making. And I only recommend it really for agility, because I'd rather just AFK mining than come here and do Barbarian Assault. So now I'll show you how to get a team. So I'm gonna get a friend here so I can show you how to get a team with these scrolls. So I'll bring you back in a minute. Right, so I'm back guys, and I'm going to show you how to make a team. Obviously you'll be in World 6, and you'll have loads of people standing here going like, oh, you can't type in a quick chat, well that's useless. So they'll be standing saying, I'm attacker, or need attacker to go, or whatever. But, so here I've just got my friend Jackie, so if you'd like to say hi.
Hey.
Right, so what you're going to do, if you're going to be the team leader, you want to get a scroll off the table. Obviously if you're not the leader, you just want to tell the person you want to join the team. But what you want to do with the scroll, if you are the leader, is use it on the other person. And then you'll get this interface. You'll see there's 5 slots for your team members, and it'll tell you what role you are here, and you can kick people here with remove. And so if you want to pick a role, Jackie.
Right, choose attacker.
So he's a choose attacker because he's a noob. Anyway, so you've got, it comes up saying he's selected a role called attacker, and it tells you he's level in the role, so you can generally tell if they're any good. However, in attacker it doesn't really matter, and then you just click accept, and it'll come up in the team. However, as you've seen, it didn't have a role for me. So if I right click the scroll, it says right role, and then you get to choose your own role as the leader. So if I want to be collector, I'll just click collector. However, another thing I want to mention, I'll use the scroll on you again. This is how you change your role. I'll use the scroll on you again. You can change it. There's certain slots. Slot 3, you want the healer to be slot 3. because it'll spawn them near to where they need to collect their supplies from, which I'll show you on the map later. And then section 5, you want the defender to be for the same reason. And the others, it doesn't matter. You can have collector, attacker, and another attacker. Yeah, that's another thing I want to say. You want to have two. You want to have two attackers. That's the best, because if you only have one attacker, it just take a while for the attacker to finish. But with two attackers, they should finish before everyone. But there's no reason to have two collectors, two healers, or two defenders, as long as the healer's good. So that's all I want to say there. And now, if you use a scroll on me, Jack,
I'll go get one first. Yes.
So if you're not hosting a team and you want to join someone else's team that's hosting a team in the World 6 lobby, you'll tell them you want to join the team, and then they'll use a scroll on you, and this is the interface you'll get. It'll tell you who's in the team already and the rules, and so that you can tell which rules are free, and also it'll fade out the rules which are taken. So you've got the 4 symbols. So if I wanted to be healer, I'd just click healer. I'm not sure if you have to click accept, but then it'll come up on Jackie's screen saying, do you want to accept? So look, he's accepted me, and then I'm joined the team. So when you finish getting a team, you just want to click on the ladder and you'll go down into the game. So next I'm going to show you the map and where the key features are that you'll need to know. So I'll bring you back in a minute. Right, so as you can see, now this is a map of the area. This is the arena you'll be in when you go down that ladder into the game. And as you can, this is the ladder which you can leave if you want to leave midway through, which you shouldn't do, really. You should always try and finish the wave at least, or try to finish the run to 1 to 10, because it's quite impolite to just leave your team halfway through, and it will annoy people. This is the cave. There's the 4 little gaps up here. This one, this one, this one, and this one are where the little creatures come out of. The attackers, creatures, the rangers and fighters will come out of here. The runners, which for the defender, come out of this one, and the healers come out of this one. The penance healers, these will poison you. The runners will do nothing but try to escape down this cave down here, and you'll lose a lot of points if they get down there. And the fighters and rangers will just attack everyone, dealing quite a lot of damage on the higher waves anyway. If you're a lower level player, this is where the healer comes into play and will heal you. These two little cliff things, you go up them, and there's an egg launcher on there, like a cannon, on both of them, and you can fire the eggs off different creatures. Mainly it's just to help the defender, because the defender is probably the hardest rule, and if they do escape, you lose points. There's 3 types of eggs, which are the explosive, the stun, and the poison. These are the eggs that the collector collects, the red, blue, and green. These will then run into the little cannon, and there's a little loader machine which they'll put them in, and then everyone can fire the eggs. But I'll obviously go more into the collector rule when I make the individual guide for that. And then there's the 4 machines. There's 4 machines down here: 1 for attacker, 1 for defender, 1 for healer, and 1 for the... Did I miss out the defender or the collector? I'm not sure. But there's little machines, and the attacker one gives you like 3 runes or arrows. The defender gives you the food which you need to lure the runners from this to the traps, which are here and here. Pretty much never use this trap on the left. You want to use the one on the right because it's closer to the cave, and it's much easier to get them to there. When I show you the guide, I'll show you a way to set it up perfectly, so that you can get them to lure there automatically, all in 2 goes. And the healer's food source is here as well. You collect the food, and it also gives you a vial. This is the vial you'll use to heal the other players, which you get from the healing pool, which is about here. You can drink from the pool yourself to heal yourself, and take doses in your vial, which you can use on other players, and depending on what your level is, you'll heal them a certain number of life points. And then, finally, there's another thing called the Horn of Glory, which is here. This Horn of Glory, if you blow it, it will call everyone. In the game, you have to call for your corresponding player. The attacker has to call for the collector for the attacker, and the defender for the healer, and the healer for the defender. So, if someone doesn't call, it can screw you, because you don't know what to do. Collector won't know what eggs to collect, the attacker won't know what style of attack to use, defender won't know what food to drop, and the healer won't know what food to use to poison the other monsters. So this, if you blow on this call of Horn of Glory, it will call for everyone. Everyone will know what to do. However, it should never have to be used. unless you've got a team which isn't doing the job properly. So hopefully that's okay, and that's everything I need to explain. Well, one more thing, there's a little barricade. The defender can barricade each of these, but that's a pointless thing. It'll stop the monsters coming out for a while, but it's just a waste of time. If the team's good, you don't need to do that. So next I'm going to show you how to quick start in waves, because when you finish a wave, once everything's dead, you'll come out and you'll be in the wave 2 room if you've just done wave 1. But there's a 30-second countdown. Right, so as you can see, I'm about to finish a wave because the healers are about to die. This means that we'll have to quick start, as I've just explained. So as you can see, there's a 30-second timer. However, if you don't want to wait this timer, because it does add up to a lot of time, one person just leaves, so you've just seen them leave out the door. And then I right click the scroll ready, I stand next to the ladder, they run in, run next to me next to the ladder, use the scroll on, and as usual, they select their role, and I select accept, and then start the next wave. And you repeat this every time you leave after a wave. I'd just like to say thanks for watching first of all, and if you'd like to click the section you'd like to watch, just click the little picture on screen.